Scoring threat. Don't believe me? He'll tell you.
If you see this ugly face, that means I scored.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to tell you about Steve Smith.
Steve Smith touchdown.
Taking candy from a baby. I know somebody better pour water on that man.
Talk about a game-changing player.
You see me again.
LTD 탁 지르기다 또 앞飛び込んだ 타치다운.
The NFL Pro Bowl presented by State Farm. Fourth quarter about to begin. Welcome back to Aloha Stadium in Honolulu. And Tony Romo and the NFC offense now at their own 39-yard line. Steven Jackson and Max Strong in the backfield as we start the fourth quarter. And Romo to throw. With time, directing traffic, throws down the sideline, and that's incomplete, not a bounds. Second and 10. You know, we were talking earlier about all the coaching changes that are going to come about in the National Football League. And, you know, you kind of felt, were you as surprised as I was about the Nick Saban thing in the fact that the Miami Dolphins showed signs later on in the season of turning it around the way he was hoping that it would?
No, I wasn't surprised. And I think Nick Saban's heart was in college football, and he let it be known. And if you're the owner of a team, if your coach's heart is wanting to be a college football coach, you let him do it.
Romo goes down courtesy of Terrell Suggs of the Baltimore Ravens.
And you know, Greg, as you look at all these new coaches, and Dan, we've talked about it, just like the Miami Dolphins. As you see, Cameron replaces him. Their defense, they keep their defensive coordinator. Now they bring in a head coach whose expertise is on the offensive side. So you try to change the identity, try to help the weak spot of your football team.
You got old and Wade Phillips, who's 59. Not that that's old, but he's experienced.
Right.
Formerly a head coach, all the way down to the incredible youth of Lane Kiffin, who's only 31 years old, taking over for Art Shell at the Raiders.
And, you know, look at all of it. Wade Phillips is going to come in, coach the Dallas Cowboys. He's a 3-4 coach on the defensive side. He'll have his hands all over that. And they hired Jason Garrett as their offensive coach.
I think Wade Smith is Wade Phillips, I think he's a real football coach. I mean, he has won.
He's had success both spots.
I think that's a really good hire by Jerry Jones.
3rd and 17, that pass is incomplete, and now 4th down.
You'll get some people that'll go retread and all this and all that, but that's, you know, you're either a football coach or you're not. And Wade Phillips is a football coach.
You know, Dick Vermeil was a retread too. How'd that work out?
Yes, tell me about it.
You know, we jumped to conclusions so quickly with, you know, coaches, quarterbacks. But
well, you talked about it earlier in the first game about how all of the prognostications will begin, and you know they're worth about as much as blowing in the wind. Justin Miller is deep at his own 20-yard line, and McBriar has kicked well all day long. Miller on the move, looking for blocks, couldn't pick up one more. The stop made by Roy Williams. 14-11 to play, fourth quarter. We'll be back.
Joe Thornton has some speed. You can't stop him. A shot!
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Chicago defensive end Adewale Ogunleye is descended from African royalty, but now he rules the line of scrimmage.
Wow! And down he goes! A sack for Adewale! The Bears defense comes up with a sack that counts, and Tom, fade to black.
Poised to defend their division crown, the Bears know they can count on Ogunleye to lead the way.
Well, Monday here on CBS, think you could run the New York City Marathon with absolutely no training? Neil Patrick Harris thinks he can on a new How I Met Your Mother Monday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
Hard not to look at the camera when it's moving right by you.
Carson Palmer back in at quarterback for the AFC. And LaDainian Tomlinson on the move and downstairs. One tight end to another. Shannon Sharp with Charlie Sanders.
Thanks, Greg. I'm here with the 19th all-decade tight end. The guy to help revolutionize the tight end position along with John Mackey and Jackie Smith, Charlie Sanders. Did you ever envision you'd be going into the Hall of Fame?
Not having this much fun, no. I mean, sometimes I think it's unfair to do something that you love so much and have so much success at it and then get rewarded at the end of your career like this.
What do you think about the tight end position now in the National Football League?
Well, I tell you, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. I think this is what Mackey was all about. I mean, you look at these 4 guys, and they are the prototype tight ends. And, of course, you set a scale yourself now.
Thank you. Back to you, Greg.
All right, Shannon, we were talking, Dan and Phil, about, speaking of tight ends.
How's that on cue?
But we were talking about the position last night, and he's one of the guys, prototype.
Well, Charlie was one of those guys that, because of his great speed, he could challenge safeties down the middle of the field. And so he really changed it. The tight ends never ran away from anybody. But then all of a sudden, a couple guys came along that were real hybrids. Charlie Sanders, Jackie Smith, John Mackey. Guys that really threatened the middle of the field, Phil. And that changed the position.
Carson Palmer going to go deep. Has a man wide open. It is caught by Chad Johnson for the touchdown.
One of the reasons why they put Carson Palmer back in here is to try to win this game for the AFC, even though they're leading. But he knows what's going on down the field. And Sean Taylor, the secondary, being a little aggressive, and that's what opens up the receiver, Chad Johnson, to the outside. Look, somebody should be in the middle of the field. They're not there. That's why it's an easy touchdown.
Well, Rondé Barber is the corner to that side, and you're right. He turns him over thinking that Sean Taylor's got the deep middle of the field, and Sean Taylor wasn't there.
He's looking for Mormon still to make another big hit.
He's looking for the punter.
Nate Gating's kick is good, and with 12:47 to play here in the fourth quarter, the AFC jumps to a 2-touchdown lead. It's now 28-14, and Chad Johnson, used to making big plays on the receiving end of passes from Carson Palmer. They did it again.
CBS Sports coverage of the 2007 Pro Bowl, presented by State Farm, is sponsored by Acura. Acura Advance. Garmin, we'll take you there. And by State Farm. Great service, great rates, it's all here. Nobody takes care of you like State Farm.
We've had our share of big plays today. Carson Palmer's thrown a 42-yard touchdown pass and a 72-yard touchdown pass. And Adalys Thomas has returned a fumble 68 yards for a touchdown.
Well, I think you said it right, Greg, during the commercial. Carson Palmer, leader in the clubhouse right now for the MOP, most outstanding player.
How about the quality of that pass, that spiral into the wind?
You got a story when he throws a ball that's not a spiral.
Hester from the 1. Guy who can get you back into the game in a hurry. Still dancing to the 20 and out of bounds at the 25. The last big play was 42 yards to Chad Johnson, and Chad Johnson saying, I got your Hawaiian souvenir.
Joe Thornton has some speed. You can't stop him. A shot!
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Chicago defensive end Adewale Ogunleye is descended from African royalty, but now he rules the line of scrimmage.
Wow! And down he goes! A sack for Adewale! The Bears defense comes up with a sack that counts, and Tom, fade to black.
Poised to defend their division crown, the Bears know they can count on Ogunleye to lead the way.
The NFC down 2 touchdowns at their own 24. Romo throws, and that's incomplete. Downstairs, Shannon Sharp standing alongside a couple of high-octane Bengals. Shannon.
Thanks, Greg. I'm here with Chad Johnson, Carson Palmer. Chad, you told me you had a hyperextended knee. Carson gets off the bench. Next thing I know, you're running on the field, catching a 42-yard touchdown. What's up?
I felt I could go deep on the play. Long as I don't have to stop and come back for anything, I'm going to be all right.
Carson, you spoke earlier, about a couple of weeks ago, about how disappointed you were in your teammates and all the off-field problems you had. Have you talked to Marvin, talked to some people in the organization about what's going on?
I think what's going to need to be handled is going to be handled. You know, I said before that enough is enough, and guys have made some bad choices, but guys will learn from them and become better people, better players. And I have all the trust in the world in the organization and in our head coach that they're going to take care of this and get this problem fixed.
Do the Bengals have what it takes to get into the playoffs? Obviously, you got in the playoffs last year, but can you get in the playoffs and take it all the way home?
Most definitely, most definitely. The season is over. We got a clean slate right now. The off-the-field stuff is behind us. You know, I'm tired of people really bringing it up. Those things are going to be handled. But next year we're going to make a run. We will be there in the playoffs, most definitely. And it's a 4-week period. Once we make it, believe me, we're going to play all 4 weeks.
Congratulations on making the Pro Bowl. Back up to you, Greg.
All right, Shannon. Boy, you know with those two, you're going to put points on the board. Romo throws over the middle. That's complete to Williams. And Roy Williams to midfield on a first down for the NFC.
Boy, Tony needed to complete that. The crowd turned on him there a little bit.
Yeah, while Shannon was doing the interview, that's the first time I've ever heard a player or a team being booed in the Pro Bowl.
Well, he responded, came right back with a bullet to Roy Williams.
Clock continues to move, 11:55 to play in the fourth. And the NFC at midfield. This is Steven Jackson for a couple.
Here's what I want, Tony. I want 11 personnel. Mix right open. 82 all go cat. Mix right open. 82 all go cat.
Here we go.
82 all go, so that means everybody's going deep.
Go Cats. I want, right?
Cat? I don't know. That might be talking to the running back, telling him what to do.
It might be off play action.
Romo up the seam, Algie Crumpler inside the 20, inside the 15, a first down. And the NFC in business again. I got an idea. Run that play again.
Yeah, that's something you can do in this game.
21 personnel.
Linebackers are in tough situations, and Tony Romo does a nice job. He looks one way. He knew all along he was going to try to loft it over the top to Algie Crumpler.
Well, Terrell Suggs has had a marvelous day rushing the quarterback. He's been creating a lot of havoc in the backfield. That time, though, pressed into coverage. Not a match for trying to run with Crumpler.
Let's reverse. What's that?
First down now at the 13. And in the round is Donald Driver. And Driver running out of the room on the far side and is pushed out of bounds by Aaron Children. Let's check what Sean Payton is thinking now.
12 personnel. 12. Falcon right. 82 all go. Tell Whitney get a good release. Falcon right. 82 all go. Open up your split with extra speed. Falcon right. 82 all go.
Here we go. Falcon right. 82 all go. Harvey. I want, right? Open up the splits.
It's the same play as before, except now they're just using different people to do it. They're keeping the tight ends in on the formation, hoping to make the throw tighter and shorter.
Romo throws far side and incomplete, intended for Steve Smith.
Crumpler was wide open and uncovered.
Yeah, he must have predetermined what he was going to do there a little bit because he had the perfect look, and Algie Crumpler is going to score a touchdown.
Red right, 52 Z-bang, X shake, FX got the burst, red right, 12, red right, 52, Z-bang, X shake, FX got a burst.
Red right, 52, Z-bang, X shake. I want, right? You got a burst.
Yeah. Whatever. See, Tony Romo's hesitating just a little. This is not his offense, so he has to think about these plays when he calls them in the huddle.
Hey, it's not mine either. Unless I put some music, I wouldn't be able to remember it. 3rd and 10. Romo. On the move, he goes down.
Well, regardless of which offense you're running, when your pocket disintegrates, as a quarterback, you've got no place to go. That time, Terrell Suggs passed Tony Romo going back into the pocket.
Yeah, you know, here it is. It's 4th and long, guys, and they're going to go for it because the score is 28-14. And your defense really, Carson Palmer doesn't show any signs of stopping them either.
Now the NFC needs the 3-yard line for a first down. This is 4th and 13. Romo pulls it down twice and doesn't have a chance to get rid of it, but down at the 20-yard line. Derek Burgess, who had 11 sacks on the year, and Jamal Williams again make the play. AFC takes over.
This
Saturday on NASN, we bring you a live and exclusive SEC college basketball doubleheader. First up, Vanderbilt face a tough test as they play last year's champion Florida Gators. Then the Big Blue take on the Crimson Tide as high-flying Kentucky travel to Alabama. A live SEC basketball doubleheader this Saturday only on NASN.
For Wilson baseball gloves and much more, visit NASN.com.
Druids Glen Golf Resort, voted European Golf Resort of the Year 2005. A golfer's paradise in the Garden of Ireland. 2 championship golf courses of contrasting design. The luxurious Marriott Druids Glen Hotel and Country Club, featuring 148 specially appointed guest rooms and a magnificent spa and health centre. Visit our driving range, pro shops, golf academy, and get your golfing tips or tuition from our resident PGA teaching professional.
Ever wished you could be there to see your team in action? With Game On Holidays, you can combine that big match atmosphere with the holiday of a lifetime for the whole family. We offer city breaks and holidays incorporating all US sports, including NASCAR. All you have to do is visit our website and choose the games or races you want to see, and we'll do the rest. Great seats, great games, great value. Game on!
Barber the tailback. Manning handoff right for Barber. Cuts it at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Tiki to the 45. Fighting the midfield. Spins up a tackle. Breaks right to the outside. Down the right sideline.
Welcome back, everyone. Want to remind you, coming up tonight on CBS, we'll have all kinds of good stuff coming your way. Cold Case. And then a brand new, exciting 48 Hours Mystery. That's coming up tonight here on CBS once we wind things down here in Honolulu. AFC with the ball and a 2-touchdown lead and 8:51 to play in the fourth. Larry Johnson back into the game in the backfield. Carson Palmer comes out throwing and going to go deep and incomplete. Looking for Chad Johnson again.
Well, Chad Johnson's in the game. What did he say? I can only run straight. I can't make any cuts, so look out.
Well, Adrian Wilson was running right there with him, stride for stride, but at the last minute, looked like Chad was able to
pull away.
That half-step burst there.
You know, Dan and Greg, we talked about Carson Palmer coming in here, and why do you put him back in the fourth quarter? Well, it's playing. There is some planning by the coaches. In case you need points, he gives you the best chance, probably a quarterback right now for the AFC to get those points. Why do you do all that? Well, everybody's going to say, well, the players, they don't need the extra money if they win. Well, sometimes you don't do it for the players. You do it for the assistant coaches and other people that are here in the game that were the difference between, what is it, 40,000 and 20,000 means a lot.
They're cheering as hard as anybody down there on the sideline.
Shoot, when we won the year I was here in '86, I got more. The players, hey, okay, the coaches, great job. Thanks.
I think that guy on the sidelines, winning might mean something to him.
Well, that's right.
On third down, that pass almost intercepted. Rondé Barber had a shot at it. And 4th and 9, and the AFC will kick it away.
Yeah, so much for running the ball, protecting a lead here for the AFC.
I say we take a vote as to whether Brian Moorman pulls this one down and runs with it.
I guarantee he's trying to eyeball Sean Taylor, and there he is, Sean, right at the 32-yard line.
Devin Hester backs up. Moorman gets it away, and here is Hester back all the way up inside his 20 to the 15. Little blocking on the near side. 35. 40. Still on his feet, and look at him go! To the 30. Finally tackled inside the 25. What an unbelievable return man Devin Hester is. LaDainian Tomlinson made the tackle.
Now that was special. that was really special.
It's not it's his vision. He's not looking at one or two guys in front of him. He's looking down the field. This little thought here. Oh, let me fake that. Troy Polamalu goes for it.
You know, this was a 60-yard return, but it feels like he ran about 110.
That's where every kid goes in their backyard. They try returns like this. He does it at the pro level.
I think Polamalu said enough of this stuff. He had 2 different shots at it.
What a play. What a play.
Well, that's how you get back into a Pro Bowl real quickly.
Oh, the NFC set up now at the AFC 22. Tiki Barber back into the backfield for the NFC.